Interior, Brayden's room, day. A Facebook Live video is playing of Brayden, 20s, black, queer, pro-black, is in the middle of a speech.
White people are the devil. And no, I don't mean that in the men are trash, but I'm really only talking about the trash men way. I mean all white people are actually the devil. They've been born into privilege from a long line of privilege that is so privileged that they're blissfully unaware of how privileged they are. I mean, think about it. They aren't just racist, but go out of their way to be racist. They went out of their way to lynch black folk. They went out of their way to bomb and terrorize us. And to this day, they go out of their way to oppress us on all fronts, from education to economics to opportunity, all the while denying that they do it or that it exists. It's sick. It's a sickness, but not as sick as some of these black people I see. Black people who will see all the terror white people have wreaked onto our lives, yet still have the gall to date them, marry them, and even have kids with them. How self-hating can you be? And you know what? I'll admit it. There was a time when I was a self-hating black person too, when I was so obsessed with the white gaze, white acceptance, and one day being good enough to land me a white boy who'd use me as a fetish or to upset daddy. But then I woke up. Then I realized my own self-worth and beauty. Since that moment, I have never looked at white people the same. See, when you see the beauty in your own black skin, you see the beauty in other black people. And we all know, once you go black, you never go back. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Brayden, and thank you for joining me on The Real Black Tea. Stay black, y'all.
Brayden ends his Facebook Live and scrolls through all the comments from his followers. Some come to life as he reads them. Won't find me laying with no white devil. Speak the truth. I can always count on you to say what everyone's too scared to say. Keep it up, brother. Brayden leans back in his chair to relax, proud of his work. He takes out his phone and begins scrolling. His phone gets a notification. He checks it. The notification says, Nathan Stone has commented on your picture.
What does this white boy want?
Brayden clicks on the notification. He sees a picture he posted, and underneath the picture is Nathan's comment. Looking good, bro. Brayden clicks on Nathan's picture and goes to his profile. He clicks on Nathan's profile picture and scrolls through Nathan's pictures, but stops when he gets to a picture of him and Nathan as kids, with their arms around each other's shoulders. Brayden is caught up in the picture, memorized by the nostalgia, when he gets a phone notification. A message appears from Nathan. Brayden spectacly opens the message. It's a simple, hey. Brayden goes to reply, but stops, reconsiders, then decides to text, hey, back. The three dots appear as he waits for a response. Finally, Nathan's message pops up saying, I know we haven't really kept in touch, but I was wondering if you'd like to grab coffee sometime. Brayden looks at the message like, is this a trap? But reluctantly replies, sure, but you're lying. Interior, coffee shop, day. Brayden sits at a table, arms folded and a bit on edge. He looks over to the entrance and sees Nathan, white, frantic, yet boyishly charming, walk in. Nathan looks around, a little bit shy, spots Brayden, smiles, and heads over.
Brayden?
Hey, Nathan.
Nathan goes to sit. He's a bit frantic.
Did you order yet? Can I get you something?
I'm good for now. Thanks.
You look great, man. Like, wow. Have you aged at all?
Just a little. I see the years have been good to you as well.
Braces and watching my ass. Who knew?
Whoa there. Does the Lord know you curse?
Yeah, but hey, he forgives our sins, right?
That's what the good book says.
Yeah.
The conversation seems to drift a bit. They stare at each other, expectantly, which only makes Nathan more nervous. Brayden can't take it anymore.
So, what's this all about?
Right. Yeah. Just wanted to catch up. I stumbled upon one of your Facebook Live videos and wow.
Okay, let me stop you there. Look, if this is one of those, why are you so angry and reverse racist conversations, I'd really rather not get into it.
No. That's not what this is about at all. What's reverse racism?
Exactly.
No, I remember in grade school how much fun we used to have.
Yeah, we were the class clowns. They constantly had to separate us.
We were balls of energy.
Yeah, because someone never took their medication.
And someone had a knack for kissing boys.
If Bugs Bunny could do it, then so could I. Damn.
Yeah, I just see. Oh, sorry.
Damn, I was gay.
Yeah, I just seeing your video so free, so unfiltered reminded me of the good old days when things were fun and simple.
Yeah. Then you grow up and see the world for what it is. See people for who they are.
You were always good at seeing people for who they are.
Yeah, couldn't see that I was gay until I went to high school. And after years of straight up being homophobic. No, I'm serious. You know how they taught us being gay was wrong? And then when we moved and I had to go to public school, you all told me to get a bulletproof vest because I would get shot by all the gangs.
We were so worldly, weren't we?
Oh yeah, definitely. Prepared me for the world.
They laugh loudly, and Brayden puts his hand on Nathan's arm. A man at the table across from them looks at them. Nathan gets uncomfortable and moves his arm away from Brayden. Brayden takes notice, and the mood shifts a little.
Do you want to get out of here?
Actually, I should probably head home.
Well, let me call you an Uber or something.
It's cool. I'm only a few blocks away. I can just walk.
Well, let me walk you. It's the Christian thing to do.
Brayden eyes Nathan. Nathan gives a pleading smile, and Brayden gives in. Exterior, street, day. Nathan and Brayden walk on the street mid-conversation.
It's so weird, though. There's so many people I keep up with because of social media, yet I never actually talk to them.
Same. You saw Tiffany had her baby?
Which one? She has like 3 of them, and they're all so damn adorable.
Seeing everyone get married and having kids is a lot.
Right? Like, I still see everyone as kids, yet we are getting to be at that age where having kids isn't all that out there. Yeah, see, you don't have any kids.
No kids.
I saw you had a girlfriend, though.
No, Charity and I actually broke up.
Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's cool.
Well, it's her loss. Seriously.
Oh, thanks.
Brayden stops walking and faces Nathan, contemplating how to say what he wants to say.
Can I be honest?
Sure.
Right. Don't get weird about it, but I actually used to have a crush on you back in grade school.
What?
Brayden goes back to walking, and Nathan follows him.
I mean, I didn't understand it as a kid, but looking back on it, our friendship, I was attracted to you, Nathan. I guess I just didn't have the words or the knowledge for it to know.
You had a crush on me?
All right, don't do that, white boy. It's not like I still have a crush on you, okay? Even if the years have been good to you.
They have been good to me, haven't they?
Okay, you ruined it.
Brayden and Nathan laugh. They walk in silence to a brief moment when Nathan stops and faces Brayden.
Can I be honest with you?
Let me guess. You're in love with me, and this whole meetup was so you could express your love for me.
Brayden hits Nathan on the shoulder and laughs. Nathan does not laugh. Brayden pauses and looks at him.
Bitch.
Bray.
No.
Brayden.
Nathan, no. If this is a joke, it's not funny.
Brayden looks at Nathan, waiting for him to say it's a joke, but he doesn't respond.
You're not even gay.
You know we were raised in a strict Christian community. It's not like it was something I could say or even know how to express.
You gay?
Why do you think I never minded the Bugs Bunny kisses?
Okay, but in love with me?
I know we haven't talked, but I kept up with you.
So then you know that this can never work.
Why not?
Brayden looks at Nathan and motions to the fact that he's black and Nathan's white.
You can't be serious. You're literally going to let race get in the way?
Yes.
Bray!
Nathan, I am very flattered, but this will never happen. I'm glad that you figured out your sexuality, and we can be friends, and I can introduce you to some very lovely white gays, but me and you, I'm sorry.
Nathan looks heartbroken, like a kicked puppy. Brayden resists feeling bad.
Don't do that. I understand you're upset, but I repeat, this will never happen.
Interior, Brayden's apartment, day. Brayden bursts open the front door. Him and Nathan are making out. Brayden closes the door behind him, still making out. Brayden takes off Nathan's shirt. Interior, Brayden's bedroom, moments later. Brayden bursts open his bedroom door. Nathan takes off Brayden's shirt. They continue to make out as they move towards the bed. Brayden pushes Nathan onto the bed and gets on top of him. Brayden reaches down, unzips Nathan's pants, and starts giving him a hand job. Nathan grabs Brayden and turns him over onto his back. Nathan slowly lowers himself down and starts giving Brayden head. Interior, Brayden's bedroom, moments later. Brayden and Nathan lay in Brayden's bed with no shirts on.
That was, I've never done that before with a man.
I won't tell God if you won't.
Nathan laughs, looks at Brayden, and cuddles up close to him.
I'm really glad we met up. I really like you, Bray.
Nathan lays his head on Brayden's chest. Brayden takes a moment to take it in. This is a bit more than he bargained for. He slowly moves so Nathan has to get up.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you were able to get it out of your system. Now we can just go back to our lives.
What do you mean?
I mean, this was a one-time thing. I meant it when I said this could never happen.
But I really like you.
No, I'm just one of the only gay people you know, I'm sure. Your attraction isn't for me, but what I represent. I'm sure there's tons of other repressed white Christians you'd mesh with better.
But I want to be with you.
You don't know the first thing about me.
I know your favorite color is green, you're extremely competitive, and you hate the word tender.
So, who doesn't know that about me?
I also know you learned to masturbate from watching The Seed of Chucky.
Okay, so you know a few things. Doesn't mean you know me well enough for us to be any type of compatible.
Then I'll learn.
And then you'll understand exactly why you can't be with me.
Is this a race thing?
Brayden gets up and looks for his shirt.
Actually, yeah, it kind of is.
Nathan gets up and grabs Brayden.
None of that matters to me.
Brayden breaks off from Nathan, finds his shirt, and puts it on.
Well, it does to me. I'm a hardcore pro-black figure. My social media identity is about being pro-black everything. How is it going to look for me to be the type of person that I am, then come out with a whole-ass white boyfriend? I'll be destroyed.
So we can't be together because of your image.
Yes, exactly.
Nathan looks dejected. Brayden starts to feel bad, but shoves it off.
Don't do that. It's nothing personal.
Kind of feels like it. I know it's crazy. I know we haven't really kept in touch, but there's just something about you. I want to be with you, Bray.
Sorry, this is a one-time thing. It can never happen again.
Interior, Brayden's room, day. Brayden and Nathan lay in Brayden's bed, naked and out of breath.
Okay, now it can never happen again.
Just admit it. You like me. You like this.
Nathan caresses Brayden's chest, but he pushes it off.
Not the point.
I just don't see what the big deal is.
That's the point.
Brayden pulls out his phone and starts pulling up his Facebook Live videos and showing Nathan.
Look, white people are the devil.
I saw that one, Brayden.
That was just part 1 of a 6-part series. Then there's white women are the devil. That's an 8-part series. There's 10 habits of self-hating black people, 9 of which are related to white people.
So you hate white people. I get it. I'm not fond of them either.
You are aware that you're not the exception to the rule, right? I have a series on that too. White people who think they're the exception to the rule.
So then what? What do we do?
We don't do anything, like I said. And I will continue to say, this cannot happen.
But
No, look, I'll admit, this has been a childhood fantasy of mine for a while, but then I grew up. We both grew up and lived very different lives. We're no longer innocent little kids sneaking Bugs Bunny kisses. There are serious consequences on both ends if we were ever to be together. I'm sure your religious circles would not be too cool about me turning you onto the dark side.
is that another race joke?
Brayden shakes his head and laughs. He takes Nathan's head in his hands, and they both stare at each other.
I just wish things were simple again.
Same, bro.
Just give me a chance. Give us a chance. Please, Bray?
Brayden looks at Nathan and slowly allows his empathy to seep in. Brayden sees his old childhood friend and admits, if only to himself, that he just might want to be with him too.
Okay. Maybe there's something we can do.
I'll do anything.
There's only one person who would know what to do.
Interior, Time's room, day. Time, 20s, aloof, bald, sits in a chair that has its back to Brayden and Nathan. Time speaks from behind the chair.
You were wise to come to me.
Time turns around in his chair to face Brayden and Nathan.
I've seen this many a time, especially having dated my fair share of snow bunnies.
So you can help us?
I can.
Time stares at Nathan and Brayden. They wait in anticipation.
So what do we do?
Oh, right, you want my advice now.
That would be helpful.
Well, it's obvious. You can't be seen dating a white boy, so the white boy must become invisible.
How do we do that?
You don't have powers of invisibility?
No.
Huh. Are you sure?
Yeah?
Damn it. Well, then the answer is obvious.
Interior, Time's room, later. Time and Brayden look at Nathan. Time is pleased. Brayden is skeptical.
The perfect disguise. No one will be the wiser.
Nathan is revealed. He's wearing a black baseball cap and sunglasses.
He looks like the stalker from You. This is even worse.
You're right. I was saving this for an emergency, but
Time pulls out a fake mustache and puts it on Nathan.
perfect.
Time looks at Nathan with the mustache, very pleased with himself.
I don't think putting him in a disguise is going to work.
You're right.
Interior, Time's room, later. Time stands back and examines his work, very pleased with himself. The real Brayden, in the black baseball cap, sunglasses, and fake mustache. Ben rips off the fake mustache in frustration.
Time!
Interior, Time's room, later. Time, Brayden, and Nathan all sit around in Time's room.
Are you sure you can't turn invisible?
I'm sure.
I thought Christians had superpowers or something. They turn water into wine and feed people with fish, don't they?
That was Jesus.
Yeah, he was black. Wait, I got it.
Time comes close to Brayden and Nathan. He grabs them both on the outside of their heads and leans in close to their ears.
Rendezvous.
Interior, coffee shop, day. Time is behind the counter in an employee outfit. He brings out a walkie-talkie.
The package is ready for delivery. I repeat, the package is ready for delivery.
Brayden walks in, holding a laptop. He finds a table, sits down, and opens his laptop.
Papa Bear to Snow Bunny. Chocolate drop is in position. I repeat, chocolate drop is in position. You may now drop your kids at the pool.
Nathan walks in with a book in his hand. He finds a table right next to Brayden and sits, so they're back to back with each other. Nathan opens his book and pretends to read.
I did it.
A customer approaches Time. Hi, can I get a venti iced coffee?
No.
Brayden and Nathan both do their fake activities, looking around to make sure the coast is clear.
Hey.
Hey,
They both smile, thinking they finally found their solution. The customer is now very impatient with Time. Are you going to get my order or not?
No, fuck off.
You can't talk to me that way. I want to speak to your manager.
Manager told me I tell you to fuck off.
Brayden and Nathan are now in mid-conversation.
this reminds me of all the times the teachers put us in the corner for talking too much.
We just shouted at each other from across the room.
It got to the point that we couldn't even look at each other without laughing and disrupting the entire class.
Maybe this could be fun, like a sexy secret love affair.
Are we crossing fetish territory?
No, just innocent fantasy territory.
Innocent, huh? Well, what if I said I wanted to take you right now and put my fat...
Brayden is suddenly interrupted by a fan. Brayden, from the Real Black Tea?
Huh?
The fan sits at the table with Brayden. I knew it was you. I watch your videos religiously.
That's incredible. I'm actually kind of busy.
If it wasn't for you, I would have never broken up with my white husband, well, ex-husband.
That's fantastic, but I've
noticed all the microaggressions and how much we didn't connect on the same levels I would have if I had a black king, you know? Back at Nathan's table, a cute black guy approaches Nathan. Hey, is this seat taken?
No, go ahead.
The black guy takes a seat next to Nathan. Nathan was not expecting that. That's a good book. Is it your first time reading it? Back at the counter, Time is finishing up a drink.
And there.
Finally! The customer goes to take the drink, but Time moves it away.
This isn't for you. It's for me.
Back at Brayden's table, he's impatiently waiting for his fan to stop talking. And then, once I watched White Women Are the Devil Part 7, I quit my job because I refused to work under the white devil in a building full of white devils who want to touch my hair and call me girlfriend.
I really appreciate all this. I really do, but I must return to my work.
Oh my God. Wow. I'm so sorry. The work never stops, right?
Mm-hmm.
Brayden smiles and nods as the fan walks away. He focuses back to Nathan.
Now, where were we?
Brayden looks to see the black guy with his hand on Nathan's arm, laughing. Brayden gets up in a jealous rage and confronts him.
What the hell are you doing?
We're talking. Do you mind?
I do actually. He's my
He's your what? Brayden is at a loss for words. Suddenly, the fan comes back. He's a white devil, and you should be ashamed to be betraying your black brothers like this. Oh, no. Here comes the woke police. Educate yourself, my brother.
I was actually just about to head out.
No, stay. Don't let these ho-eps scare you. Ho-eps? Back at the counter, Time is enjoying his beverage when the manager enters. Sir, do you work here? Time and the manager look at each other. Back at the tables, the fan and the black guy are in mid-argument. Nathan and Brayden slowly back out of the vicinity as Time runs past them.
I've been spotted! Abort! Abort mission!
Interior, Time's room, later. Time, Brayden, and Nathan all huddled together.
I got it.
No, Time. Maybe we should just call it quits.
No, we just need to think of something better.
No, being in a relationship is hard enough. This is ridiculous and not even worth it, to be honest.
I'm not worth being with?
No. If you think you can just waltz into my life and I'm just gonna drop everything to be with you, then you are the definition of white privilege and every reason I stay away from you and your kind.
My kind? Wow, Brayden. Well, I'm sorry it's not easy being with me. I'm sorry I'm white, something I had no control over. I'm sorry that race is such a deal breaker for you. Trust me, if I could have been born black, I would have.
No, you wouldn't. Shut the fuck up.
No, I mean it. If I could just be black so we could be together, I would.
Please stop talking.
Wait. That's it.
No, time, we're done.
No. I have the answer. It's obvious.
What? What's the answer?
Time pauses. Brayden and Nathan wait for what the obvious answer is.
Time.
Oh, you want the answer now?
Yes.
You two can't be together because Nathan's not black, right?
We've established this several times already.
So, in order for you to be together, Nathan must be black.
Well, he's not.
Isn't he, though?
Time and Brayden look at Nathan to make sure he's not black.
Nope, not black.
Then the answer is obvious. Make him black.
Make him black?
Yes, make him black.
How?
Interior. Time's bathroom day. Nathan is in the bathroom. He has lighter in one hand and a cork in the other. He lights the cork and lets it burn. After a few seconds, the cork chars and turns black. He sets the blackened cork onto a small container full of more black cork makeup. He picks up a makeup brush and dips it in the black makeup, swirling it onto the brush. He dips the excess makeup back into the container and lifts the brush to his face. Right as he's about to apply it to his skin, Brayden and Time burst in.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Is this not what we're doing?
No, the fuck?
Where this goes, honestly.
If you're trying to be black, this ain't it.
This may be it.
Time, no.
Then what is?
Interior, Walgreens day. Nathan nervously walks into a Walgreens, looks around until he finds an employee and approaches them. Hi there, can I help you with something?
Yeah, I'm looking for the makeup.
That'll be in aisle 7. Nathan smiles but doesn't move. The employee notices the hesitancy. First time? Nathan nods shyly. Come with me, I can walk you over. Interior, Walgreens, aisle 7, moments later. The employee shows Nathan the makeup. You have nothing to be ashamed of. We get more and more guys who come in here to buy makeup every day. Let me look at you. The employee examines Nathan, then picks up some foundation in his shade and a few other makeup essentials. This should do it. It's always better to go one shade lighter. Don't want to look like you got a bad tan, you know? Nathan laughs weakly and takes the items. I can bring you up whenever you're ready. The employee leaves. Nathan watches them go, then looks down at the products in his hand. One by one, he puts them back and gazes over at the darker foundation and beauty products. Interior, Walgreens, register. Moments later, Nathan timidly walks up to the employee at the cash register. Find everything okay? Nathan puts his items on the counter. The employee looks down to see the foundation that is much too dark for him and other products that he did not give Nathan. The employee looks at Nathan skeptically while trying their best to cover their intrigue and judgment as they ring him up. Your total is $93.87. The employee bags up the items as Nathan puts in his card. Would you like to donate $1 to St. Jude?
No, thank you.
The employee just looks at Nathan, half expecting an explanation for the makeup and for not donating, but stays silent. Nathan takes his card out, grabs his bag, and walks off. Have a great day. Exterior, Walgreens parking lot continuous. Nathan hurriedly walks to a door. Time rolls down the window.
Get in.
Time unlocks the door and Nathan opens the backseat door. Interior, car continuous. Nathan gets into the back seat where Brayden waits in anticipation.
You get the goods?
Nathan presents the bag to Brayden. They both look inside the bag, then look at Time.
Now the real work begins.
Interior, Time's room, day. Time is on his laptop pulling up a YouTube makeup tutorial. Brayden and Nathan look at the makeup sprawled out.
So you trying to be black, huh?
I was nervous. I just picked the first ones I saw.
No, you did good. It wouldn't be the best look for me if both of us were light-skinned.
Are you sure this is a good idea? Isn't it kind of racist?
You're white. You're already racist.
Besides, we approve, right? So
It's the only way we can be together.
all right, the video's up. Just follow our lead step by step and we should be golden. Or rather, dark chocolate.
Time laughs at the joke, but Brayden and Nathan don't.
It was funny. Laugh, bitches.
Brayden and Nathan fake laugh. Time fake laughs with them. Interior, Time's apartment, day, montage. Nathan opens the foundation, following the black girl on the tutorial, and dips his sponge into the foundation. Nathan puts the first stroke of makeup on his cheek, then his other cheek, then his nose. Nathan contours his cheekbones and his nose. Nathan pencils in his eyebrows to be black. Nathan puts on neutral colored lips, smooshes them together to apply it. Nathan takes finishing powder and dabs his brush onto it, then powders his face. Interior, Time's room, day, end of montage. Brayden and Time look at Nathan. They can't believe their eyes.
So how do I look?
Nathan is revealed. Note, Nathan is now played by a black actor. Black Nathan. The white actor is not doing blackface for the show. Even though the show is about a white guy in blackface, that is not what is actually happening. Just had to make that clear. Okay, let's continue.
You look black.
Really?
Look, yes. You don't sound black. Maybe like change your voice up a little.
Black Nathan clears his throat.
How's this? You really think this will work?
Only one way to find out.
End of pilot.